Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Thursday morning. Well, yesterday was a wild day for the market. We had a huge month-end reversal, and we're seeing fall through to the upside today. We've got the Nasdaq leading the futures higher in the pre-market. Unfortunately, we've got gold and crude oil down in the pre-market on Thursday morning, so that might hurt the Canadian market starting off the month of May. Now, after hours yesterday, we had Meta and Microsoft report, and both of those stocks are nicely higher this morning. Eli Lilly came out, and we have it trading down about $25 in the pre-market. It was up 17 or $13.75 yesterday, so we're not going to break anything with the pullback we're seeing in Eli Lilly this morning. Now, we do have initial jobless claims coming out at 8:30, so that could certainly change the direction of the market if there's a surprising number. And then we've got some manufacturing numbers coming out after the market opens. Now, the VIX is still on a sell signal. That's supportive for higher stock prices. The TSX closed down slightly yesterday, still trading above the upper channel line and trying to break out of the flypaper channel. Copper was down sharply yesterday. It's back on a sell signal. Gold was down yesterday. And we've got silver trading lower yesterday. It's down in the pre-market this morning. So we may actually end the day with both gold and silver on sell signals, joining crude oil, which is down again in the pre-market this morning. And we had a small pullback yesterday for natural gas. It is still on a buy signal. What worked yesterday? Well, Gildan Activewear was the big winner on the TSX 60, followed by Metro and Loblaws. And then looking at the Dow had a wild day yesterday, still closed higher at the end of the day. We are coming up to the flypaper channel, and there's an open gap just above us. And you can see we're coming up to all the major moving averages. Now, we're trying to get over 406.25. We are trading above that in the pre-market, so the next target is 414.06, and that takes us into an open gap, and the market may want to run up and fill that gap. What worked? Well, Verizon was the big winner, followed by McDonald's and Sherwin-Williams. And then looking at the S&P 500, again, it had a wild day yesterday, but ended the day on a positive note. We're still trying to get to 462.50, still having that open gap act as resistance, but that's not the case this morning. We're trading through that. And last time I checked, we were up at the 461 level on the SPY and breaking above the 50-day moving average, heading up towards the 200-day moving average, which we may tag on Thursday. And then, of course, we're coming into the flypaper channel, so a wall of resistance. What worked on the S&P 500 yesterday? Well, Seagate was the big winner, followed by Train and then Western Digital. Let's finish off this morning's presentation looking at the NASDAQ 100, which recovered nicely off the lows yesterday. Still closed slightly lower on the day, down 6 cents. Now, we've been stuck at the 50-day moving average all week, but we are currently trading above that in the pre-market this morning, heading up towards the 100 and the 200-day moving average and heading into the flypaper channel. Now, back in March, we took a run back up to the $500 level, got as high as 493.62 before reversing. And so that could certainly be a legitimate target to the upside for the NASDAQ 100 if we're going to continue to move higher from here. Now, Regeneron was the big winner yesterday on the NASDAQ 100, completely reversing what happened on Tuesday and moving up to the top of the open gap. Booking was the next big winner, and then we had Mondelez reverse and is back on a buy signal as of Wednesday's close. Okay, folks, that's all for this morning's presentation. Yesterday was a wild day. It was the last day of the month, and we usually think that day has a bullish bias to it. We also think the first trading day of the month has a bullish bias to it as well, as automatic money starts coming into the market. You have a great day. Next time you'll hear my voice is on Friday morning, and at that time we'll walk through the most actively traded stocks from Thursday's trading action.
Thanks for tuning in until the very end of today's stock market timing educational video. If you found the content valuable, don't forget to express your support by hitting the like button, leave a comment, sharing with your friends, and subscribing to our channel for more insightful updates. Remember, in the world of stocks, timing is crucial, and following the trend can be your greatest ally. If you would like more information on how we can help you better time the stock market, please visit theyuptrend.com.